What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Flex. I'm back here with another video, and today we're gonna talk about the Reshad Jones trade rumors. Now, these are trade rumors that have been going on pretty much the entire offseason. Because we was trading, a lot of people was getting rid of a lot of contracts. People thought we were tanking, so these are trade rumors that was going on for a while. But they really started to explode recently when OTAs was going on and Reshad Jones was not in attendance to voluntary OTAs. This led to a lot of people, including Dolphins beat writers, to say Reshad Jones is going to get traded, or the Dolphins would like to trade Reshad Jones, or Reshad Jones needs to get traded. A lot of the fan base feels that way too, of course. They say his contract, and so that's where all the rumors came from. Now I'm going to give my whole spiel on it, okay? Now, first and foremost, in my time of doing this YouTube, making all these videos about the Dolphins, it's been about a year and a half, 2 years I've been doing it, probably 2 years. And I've learned one thing. If it's one thing I've learned over my last 2 years of making these videos, is that Dolphins fans don't think nobody needs to get paid. I come to that. They don't want nobody to get paid. I won't say all of y'all, I won't generalize it, but a lot of Dolphins fans, probably half the fan base, doesn't want anybody to get paid. Now, I didn't know this at first when Jarvis Landry it was time for him to get paid, and I was making videos saying, pay Jarvis his money now, and I had comments of people saying, "Oh, he don't deserve it, he don't deserve it," and I took it personally. I said, what the are these people talking about? He don't deserve the money. He's the heart and soul of the team. What the hell are people? I took it personally because I didn't know back then. And then it came to time for Xavier Howard to get paid, the best player we've had in our team in a while, and people were saying he don't need to get paid, trade him. Once that happened, I came to that final conclusion that there are Dolphins fans out there that don't want nobody to get paid. So when I see Reshad Jones and people are saying his contract is terrible or he's making too much money, he might be. But that's mainly the fan base that don't want nobody to get paid. I understand that, we need to get rid of his contract. That would be great. I don't know why people they don't want nobody making money on the Dolphins. I don't understand it. It's like, we don't get the extra money that don't get spent. I don't understand. I don't know why people just don't want nobody to get paid. But they're like, Reshad Jones, he making too much money. Who do y'all want making money? Like, even with Xavier Howard, he was making too much money. If it's anybody making the most money on our team, I would want it to be Reshad Jones and Xavier Howard. Who's better than them? Obviously, Larry Tunsil got to get paid, but who's better than them? Now, I won't discount the trade rumors. It looked awful. All right? It did look awful. If you think about it, okay? Every single last player is at OTAs except for one, Reshad Jones. That alone looks bad. Even though he had a good reason, he was still working on his shoulder. He wanted to do his own individual exercises. He does this almost every year, and veterans do this all the time. However, in this situation with a new coach that's preaching all this competition talk, it did look incredibly bad. I understand 100%. I won't discount it and say I don't know what the y'all are talking about, because I do. It looked terrible. It looked like you're the only person, highest paid player. Well, Xavier Howard probably the highest paid now, but highest paid player, one of the highest paid players, and you're the only person out there. You're the leader. You're the only person out there. It looked terrible, but like I said, he does it all the time. He was just working on his injury, and I think Brian Flores should know what Reshad Jones is about. He don't have to prove nothing. Reshad Jones actually said that in the interview, I believe yesterday. He don't have to prove nothing to nobody, and that's kind of facts. He don't have to prove nothing to nobody. He's been the most consistent Dolphin player for a very long time. So, well, him and Cameron Wake, but he don't have to prove nothing to nobody. I mean, maybe Brian Flores, but even then, he don't have to. I guess he don't feel like he had to prove nothing to him either. And Brian Flores and him had conversations, obviously, so, they probably know better than we would know. Well, they definitely know better than we would know. I don't think Brian Flores even cares that much, to be quite honest with you. He came to mandatory camp. He will be at training camp, and then we're going to figure out some stuff. Obviously, they was putting Bobby McCain back there at safety, letting him play safety a little bit. And, that was kind of, why they put him back at safety. Rashad's not there. That might have shook up the fan base. But I don't even think that him and Bobby McCain could play the same style of safety. They don't even Bobby McCain's not a threat to Reshad Jones, because Reshad Jones is like a in-the-box safety. I'm pretty sure if Bobby McCain was at safety, he would be like more of a, rangy, try to run around like a free safety kind of guy, like Minka kind of guy, because why would you Bobby McCain in the box? I don't know about that one, Chief. But as far as do I think he will get traded? No, I don't think he'll get traded. not even just from the Dolphins' perspective of not wanting to trade him because he's one of our best players, but also from just other teams' perspectives. He's making a lot of money and his contract is crazy. I don't know the details and specifics why I can't get into them. Like I say, I do this YouTube to escape school. I don't want to do no more math right now, okay? But you know, his contract is crazy, and I don't even think a contender might want him, but then a contender, they're not gonna want to pay him his contract. They probably don't have enough money for that. So, you know, and then obviously a rebuilding team's not gonna pick him up because he's 31. So it's like, you know, it'll be impossible to trade him from that perspective. It'd be hard to. And if you did trade him, you'd have to trade him, and you'd have to give a team a steal. You wouldn't get nothing his value for him. Put it that way, you would not get his value for him. So that's just terrible in the first place. And second of all, I don't think we would want to trade him anyway because I think Brian Flores is smarter than that. And I don't think, you know, even if Bobby McCain looked great at safety this offseason, or all the safeties look great, you know, it's OTAs that have no pass on. Can we wait till pass come on? Because I know what Reshad Jones is going to do with pass come on. I don't know what these other dudes going to do with pass come on. So we have to wait till pass come on and really, you know, get that whole thing out the way. If Reshad Jones were to get traded by chance, honestly, I wouldn't even I probably would react to it, but I wouldn't even react like I did with Jarvis because it really, at this point, I'm so used to the players getting traded from the Miami Dolphins. I lost my, you know, I lost my feelings for it. It's like, all right, another guy got traded. It is what it is. You know, Cameron Wade's not there no more. You know, it just I'm so used to players leaving at this point. But I will say this, as far as I see why players definitely, you know, hold out in camps until they get paid. I see why players definitely request trades. Because growing up when I was naive, I was more naive, and you know, I didn't know. I used to always look at players who held out as greedy, or I would look at players that requested trades as ungrateful or traitors, apparently, you know what I'm saying? This is just back in the day because I didn't know. It's like, why are you requesting a trade up from the team that drafted you? And you know what I'm saying? And the team would make it seem like they got traded on. But now I'm starting to grow up and I realize that these players got to just do what they got to do because, you know, all these situations make me think about just how much loyalty the teams have to the players. The teams have literally zero, and it's not just a Dolphins problem, okay? I'm not saying the Dolphins have no loyalty to players. I'm saying teams in general in the whole NFL have absolutely no loyalty to players. And so I don't think these players owe any team any loyalty. Now I'm loyal to the team, so I don't, you know, I'm not loyal to players either, but I have respect for players that have been playing for the Dolphins for a long time. People like Reshad Jones. I'm not just going to sit up here and say, Dolphins, y'all need to trade Reshad Jones if he's been playing at a high level for the Dolphins for a long time. Now, I always put the Dolphins above him, and if it's a thing where it's just, you know, the Dolphins are going to get way better from, then, you know, maybe Reshad Jones, trade Reshad Jones. But even from the fan bases, from the team, I just see no loyalty in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? And so I don't understand why. I would no longer get mad at a player for deciding to request a trade or holding out, such as Le'Veon Bell did. Now, I would never get mad at this because I understand now, even if it was a Dolphins player, I have to suck it up because I understand, like, yo, yeah, it's no loyalty in this thing, I swear, because even this shouldn't even be rumors right now. This shouldn't even be rumors. That being said, Reshad Jones didn't show up to mandatory minicamp. I'm just excited for or mandatory, was it minicamp? I get them confused. OTA's minicamp. I know training camp is it. Yeah, he showed up to minicamp, mandatory minicamp. And training camp is next month. I cannot wait till then, okay? We're really gonna figure out, you know, I know everybody making all this ruckus about Fitzmagic and Preston Williams and you know, that's the two main. Even Mike Gesicki, I heard he did a nice couple of things, but you know, I definitely don't take anything Mike Gesicki do serious without pass because that was why I f***ed up last year, okay? But it should be interesting, guys. And like I said, this is trading Reshad Jones will be a move that you do on a tanking team. We are clearly not a tanking team as of right now. You know, even if we do lose every game, it's not on purpose. I can tell you that right now. It's not by design. If people want to say, well, if you know, back in the day when we was trading everybody a couple months ago, it's like, oh, if we lose every game, this was by design. No, if we lose every game, this was not on purpose. Trust me, this does not look purposely. If we lose every game, it's because we were awful. I'm really interested to know if, and this is just besides the point of the video, but I am interested to know how much we're blaming Brian Flores for this season, or we're judging, not blaming, judging, whether or not we do good or bad. Because I remember like 2 months ago we were tanking, right? So if we still do a terrible job this season, we go 2-14, do we hold that against Brian Flores, or do we say it's his first year, we knew what we was getting into? Let me know in the comments about what y'all think about that. I was thinking about making a video on that as well. Because I know if we have a good season, we're gonna praise them. But if we have like a terrible season, you know, are we gonna say, well, this was part of the plan, or are we gonna? Because I don't think we're tanking no more. But are we gonna say this was part of the plan, or are we gonna jet them to the maximum? I think if we go 8-8, that would be the worst scenario for Brian Flores, to be honest. Because the fan base, what did we gain? You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna wrap the video. Just my thoughts of the Reshad Jones trade rumors. Just no loyalty at all, and also, you know, I don't think he will be traded. I think it's hard for the team to trade him, and I don't think the team is dumb enough to trade him anyways. And that's gonna wrap the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Road to 8K in the way. It's your boy K Flexing. I'm out.